Hello there, this is Fleur Majestrix, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Uranium. We're in part 6, and last time we ran into a person called That Guy, who was a stalker and copied Maria's house keys, gave us one of those copies, and we broke into her house while sleeping, but now we can at least challenge her gym after she threatened to call the cops on her stalker. Yeah. That was something. On with the gym. So this guy is important to talk to. He'll give you general tips on how to deal with the gym. But why I'm talking to him also is because he's going to give us an item. And it's a useful item. It's, once he gives it to us, the fresh water. Fresh water restores your Pokemon's HP by 50 points. Which is the equivalent of a super potion. So getting a super potion for free is nice. Ah, you think you have what it takes to beat Maria? Allow me to be the judge of that. So this gym focuses on normal Pokemon, which we have fought a lot of already. Normal types have nothing they deal super effective damage against, and are resisted by rock, steel, and their attacks cannot hit ghost Pokemon. But they are only super affected by fighting types. They are also immune to ghost attacks. And that's really it. They don't have any real weaknesses other than fighting. It's not bad, it's just that I think they're better defensive Pokemon, but as Chansey goes to show, normal type resistances normal types lack of weaknesses kind of help a lot. So we already fought Shitty Monks, we already fought Owltens, and one trainer has a Burby. We fought almost all the Pokemon, here. The only Pokemon we did not run into is a Pokemon called Phalang, and that's because we can't get Phalang yet. We can only get it after we beat this gym. So that's the one new Pokemon that we can run into, but it kind of sucks that Normal's our first gym. It also sucks that the gym leader was already the champion, as it just feels weird. Now we're beating the champion using, starter Pokemon. Not like a starter, but Pokemon in their early levels. While it is explained in some lores how gym leaders work, it's still weird when one of them was the champion. So we beat School Kid Jack. And he's impressed. I really don't care if you're impressed, but okay. Next, we have this trainer. Maria may be the first gym leader, but she used to be champion. You're still light years away from defeating her. Because we need that reference. We don't, but whatever. Here's Last Mila, and this is the Burby I'm talking about. Again, nothing fancy to talk about here with Burby. It's just your normal flyer again. Of course, it has quick attack to get as many attacks off as possible. Got its critical hit. Of course it did. But at least we burned it, so we can hit it with an Ember, and we can promptly KO it next turn. The problem is Risty is taking quite a beating. Well, not quite a beating, just a beating. Luckily, we're going to heal up after this anyway. So this is the Pokemon I was talking about. Phalang. Phalang is a normal type, as fitting for the gym. And almost all Phalangs I've ever run into in this game are programmed to spam Yawn. Yawn is a 2-turn move. It's a different type of 2-turn move, though. The first turn does nothing except make your Pokemon drowsy. Second turn, it puts them to sleep, if they stay in. If you switch out, Yawn stops. And there, we beat Last Mila. Light years measure distance, not time. Now, that was a relatively easy battle with Phalang. Maria's are a bit different. Maria doesn't use her champion's team in gym battles, but she's such a good trainer, she managed to evolve her Phalang early. Yeah, that's important. Anyway, I'll be right back after I heal up my Pokemon, and then we'll challenge Maria. Okay, and we're back. So now we get to fight Maria. And now I get to explain her how strategy works. I'll explain it once we get into the battle. Hi again. So, I don't think we were ever properly introduced. What's your name? My name's Tom. Tom? I like it. Welcome to the Nautok City Pokemon Gym. I'm Maria, normal type specialist, but you know that already. Of course, most folks know me as Maria, champion of Tandor. Those days of my life are over, though. Now, I supervise young trainers like you on their way to greatness. It's a long, difficult battle all the way up to champion. Have you got what it takes? Your very first test of the Tandor League begins now. I'm going to be quiet for this specific piece of music. I like this piece of music coming up. I think it's actually a pretty good, song for a gym battle. So I'm going to let you all hear it now. So yeah, I like this theme a lot. It's just very catchy, and just something about it sounds nice to me. I can't really explain it. I just really like it. So this is Feilang. So this is Maria's strategy. She's going to basically have her last two Pokemon use Yawn every turn that she can. As long as we're not drowsy, she will use Yawn. If we switch out, there's a chance she may use Yawn again anyway while we're switching out, or she'll attack. If she attacks, then we get to make our turn. Then she'll use Yawn again. Then we swap out, and we rinse and repeat. Because we don't have Awakenings, we have no way to cure the sleep that'll happen. So this is basically our strategy now. So we'll hit a Feilang. We'll hit Feilang this turn. Have it Yawn. And we're going to swap out. The strategy is going to be a little bit different for her Ace because her Ace hits a lot harder. But Feilang goes down pretty fast. Just as long as it doesn't use Yawn again. Okay. Feilang hits a little hard, but Nanael can take a hit. And now we're going to use Struggle Bug to finish off Feilang. Here we go. And Nanael levels up promptly. Thank you. And now here's Feilunge. This is the evolved version of Feilang, and it hits a lot harder. Also, we're going to hear something very different. So, just like Black and White, gym leaders have a second theme that triggers when you're at their last Pokemon. Ty Tuesday says this sounds a lot like Robot Wars. I don't know the series, so I cannot confirm that. But, while it's not bad, I just prefer the regular gym leader theme, so I will probably be taking this out when it's possible. So, my strategy for Feilunge, hit it with Charm every time Nanael's in. I'm going to do this twice, because Charm cuts your attack stat by 2 stages. Then we're going to swap Nanael out into Risty, hoping that, basically, when it hits Risty, it'll be procced with Flame Body, so its attack is cut further. This is a 30% chance to happen, but hopefully it happens, and it does. My other part of the strategy, though, is very important. Now, you don't need to do this. You can just go all out each turn. This is a lot easier if you have, say, a bar rule that has a ×4 resistance to normal attacks, since it's rock and steel. But this is also helpful. Mud Slap's going to come into play here. So we're going to make use of our Mud Slap, lowering its accuracy to help lower the chance of Yawn hitting us. That way our switch-ins have a chance to be safe and avoid getting hit with an attack, or avoid getting yawned at, because it may use yawn on a switch in as well. This also increases the odds of our Pokemon staying in the fight a little bit longer before it uses yawn again. Otherwise, this is what strategy I'm going to use. I don't like that I have to do this. Some may say, oh, it's neat that I have to strategize, but it's still pretty lame in my opinion. That the gym leader's first strategy is to spam sleep. Thankfully, it's not a hard sleep move, like something that outright just puts you to sleep. At least it's yawn. If this was an actual move that put me to sleep, I'd be a lot angrier. This just becomes a little tedious, but it's something. So again, it does scratch again. I have to worry about critical hits from this thing though. But with the burn and like double charm, I don't have to worry. And in fact, I'm going to TKO this thing now with just one Ember, since its programming automatically tells it to do yawn. And there we go. It lunges down. And we defeated Maria. There. That's the fighting spirit I wanted to see. You're deserving of this normal badge. And we get 1,200 Pokédollars. Yay. Congrats. I gotta say, the spirit you showed in battle, you reminded me when I was just starting out. Try and hold on to that determination, and I'm sure it'll take you far. Also, take this TM too. She gives us Return. Return basically increases in power the friendlier your Pokemon is to you. So it's a pretty good move overall. It's really great on normal Pokemon who can get stabbed for it. But honestly, at this point, it's much better than Risty Scratch and Nanael's Tackle. Potentially. As you travel together with your Pokemon, the bond between you will grow stronger. The deeper your friendship, the more powerful the return is in battle. TMs are infinite use, so feel free to teach it to as many Pokemon as you like. Nearly all of them can learn this one. It was fun battling you, Tom. Good luck on your journey. So I will be teaching this to both Risty and Nanael as soon as possible, just so they have a better move than Scratch and Tackle. At least it'll get better over the course of, well, not over the course of the game, technically, but they're not going to keep this move. It's just filler. Well, that's going to be it for this part. I'm just going to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Whatever you do, though, do not leave Nowtok City before healing up. Do not leave out the Route 2, and do not take the route out to Passage Cave. There's a certain someone waiting to attack us. Well, challenge us, not attack us. He's going to attack us with a vengeance. Now, a certain someone's waiting to challenge us again. So heal up your Pokemon, and get ready. So, that's it for Let's Play Pokemon Uranium Part 6. This has been Fleur Majestrix, and I hope you all have a good day. Hi. Hello, this is Fleur Majestrix, and I'm talking to you at the end of this part to specify a few things. So please stick around so you can hear them. First, to elaborate on what I said about Maria's strategy being lame. I didn't mean that it was lame that I had to think of a strategy around her yawn and around, just taking as little damage as possible. It was neat, but I just wish the strategy wasn't put your Pokemon to sleep, especially because you can't buy awakenings. They forcefully stop you from buying awakenings just so you can't get around that. You could plant the berry that cures sleep, but without the watering can, it'll take a long time to have it grow, and you won't get a good return on it. But that's really it. She's a fine first gym leader. It's just the strategy's just a bit boring to go through, and it's very boring to commentate over. This will be fixed later on, and this leads into my second point. I apologize for things seeming a little boring and like nothing was going on. I did want that to be shown a bit, though, because a lot of Uranium's start is very slow. There's going to be no mention of anything interesting plot-wise until the third gym. And with no real interesting townsfolk to talk to, other than that one guy, it's kind of slow. So it's like your standard Pokemon game fare, which isn't a problem, but again, I get the feeling that Uranium was trying to think it's better and present itself as a better Pokemon experience. But when its beginning experience is boring and reminds me of any regular Pokemon game, I just have the question of, why am I not playing this other game? Overall, though, things should pick up around the third gym. I will try to make things interesting, though, through the second gym. And yeah, as for the third thing, I am going to actually put some of the gym leader's battle theme at the end of this. I didn't increase the volume on OBS, so unfortunately it was still low in the part, even when I was quiet. So I'm going to put the music at the end of this so you can listen to it better. I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoyed this part as best as you could, and I hope I was as interesting as I could be. This has been Fleur Majestrix, and I'll see you next time.